Now let's just be real, okay? Starting something for yourself is not easy. I know that. I've done it. I'm doing it now. It requires your time. It's going to require a lot of effort on your part. You're going to have to learn some new stuff, okay? And most importantly, you're going to have to push past all of those fears. Every fear you got in order to succeed. But you know what else isn't easy? Guess what else isn't easy? Being laid off with no savings. Working overtime with no recognition. Clocking in every day. And wondering if this will be the day that they let you go. Feeling stuck. A lot of you are feeling stuck right now and powerless because someone else controls your entire livelihood. Because that's the only thing you feel you have. Because you feel like that's the only thing that you could possibly do with yourself. Which couldn't be further from the truth. But a lot of you have become mentally stuck in what you have going on right now that clearly is not good for you. And you're feeling powerless. And you don't know what to do. So yeah, starting something for yourself can be very stressful, and it definitely is not easy. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to bet on yourself. When you invest in your own growth, financially, mentally, emotionally, your whole mindset shifts. That's a fact. When you invest in your own growth, financially, mentally, emotionally, your whole mindset shifts. You stop waiting to be picked. You stop begging for promotions. You stop letting fear and the loyalty that you got for these companies keep you in environments that are draining you dry. That is exactly what happens. You start building income, streams from somewhere else. You start learning new skills. But think about it. What if you were trying to actually enroll in something that you really, really knew you wanted to do? And you knew that that was going to give you the freedom that you needed. But you put it to the side because to you it costs too much. See, that's another problem we have too. A lot of people feel that things cost too much. Now, if it does, and it truly, truly does, I'm not talking to you and I feel sorry for it, okay? A lot of us feel things are very expensive and cost too much because it's not what we're used to paying for things. And it's not because we don't actually have it. It's not because we can't actually spare it. It's because we don't want to let it go. But what is the bottom line? At the end of the day, what are you accomplishing if you invested in yourself? You actually took the course and you learned this new skill. And you knew what the possibilities were going to be after it was all completed. You're going to get what you paid for that course or what you paid for that class back multitudes over if you step away from all of those fears that you have and that belief that you can't let that money go. Money that's not growing anyway. It's not growing because you haven't invested in nothing, so it's not growing. So why are you holding on to it just to say you got a little savings? If something happens and you have to pop, let me tell you something. Every time you feel like you saved enough money to do something, or I'm saving enough money for this, or look at the money I have saved for a later date, things always come up. It's going to be something to come up to make you have to reach off in there. I don't know nobody who ain't never had to touch their savings. So why not go ahead and instead of sitting back and pretending like you don't have it, bite the bullet and do it. And I'm speaking on this because I've had to do it myself on several things that I do right now today. It's something that I know I need to invest in. It's something that I know I need to get. And then I'll look at it like, ooh, that's kind of high. And then I'll walk away from it, get it out of my mind for a minute. But it keeps coming back. And I go right on in and I suck it up, take a deep breath, go on ahead and make that purchase. Because I have thought about it thoroughly. And I know what in the end it's going to bring me. So think about the other side of the spectrum. Not just what's going on right here today in your face. Ooh, if I spend that, that's going to lower my savings account. Save yourself from what is happening right now. You need something that no one can take away from you. You need to start building some income. That's going to bring confidence. And guess what? Nobody can take that away from you. Even if you start small. Like for real, even if you just start small, because everybody has to start somewhere. So even if you just start small, because we're not meant to just work and pay bills and wondering if we're going to be okay tomorrow. That's not the way it was meant to be. We were meant to build, to grow, to thrive, to be okay. That's the way things were supposed to be. So here's the real truth that you need to hear. 9-to-5 jobs aren't evil. No, they're not. I have never said they are. There have been plenty of those that I have absolutely loved going to every day. They're just outdated right now when it comes to job security. Okay, when it comes to security, they are just outdated. Okay, that is what the problem is. Right now in 2025, loyalty doesn't guarantee stability. It doesn't. Working hard doesn't guarantee growth. Showing up for work every day doesn't guarantee that you'll still have a paycheck next month. And that's the craziest part. This world has changed, okay? But most people are still living by all the old rules, okay? You can no longer afford to depend on just one income stream coming in your house, okay? Or to place your entire future in the hands of a company that sees you as a number, okay, on their little spreadsheet. You don't believe you're a number on the spreadsheet? Yes, you are. You are just a number on the spreadsheet, okay? You deserve more than that. You've seen it. People being let go over Zoom. How many shorts you done watched over that? People recording their own selves being let go over Zoom, over team meetings, okay? Don't let that be you. Because you know what is secure? I'm going to tell you what's secure. A skill set that you own.